the same pair more than once.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
That is a fact. Ask any of my teammates. So
that's
they were always tight and firm. But I didn't wear low tops. I mean, he's wearing basically.
I saw Steph was wearing those
I've been cutting my lawn the
Kobe's.
same pair of
He
sneakers
definitely
for the
got a
last 5
Nike for
years.
sure.
We'll fix that, John.
Okay.
You got that new
Holy
deal NBC,
stupid.
man. We'll fix that. We'll get you some new shoes,
No,
man.
keep the same ones on. Here comes Ross.
And you won't have to cut your grass anymore either.
That's
You
enough,
get
man.
somebody to cut your grass.
I like making the turn.
You know what? I'll come and cut your grass. If you can afford me, yeah, I see it.
How about this? Chase Ross is going to get paid at the next level.
It's interesting because he does have, and I know there's some people who obviously won't agree with me. He does have some Jimmy Butler tendencies when you watch him. Different size, different hands, but he's got the same mentality that you see this year about him. Kind of does a little bit of everything, gives the game what it needs, knows how to back off, is aggressive, obviously is athletic and powerful, but he's with just this Jimmy Butler edge.
He's taking control of the game as Ross. Adams sliding in and one. Darius Adams.
Yeah, I don't like that. I think that was a foul of exhaustion by Ross. If you're going to foul, you got to foul. Stand in there, you can take the charge or foul so they can't score, but you'll see him down the middle of the screen. Kind of just slides. Breathing a little heavy, I get it. He's left it all out there. He shot the smart, sees that as well.
Adams, one of the best players in Nike YBL. Just does a little bit of everything. That's why Buzz Williams loved being able to add him late. Guy who had UConn, Tennessee, Alabama, Indiana, North Carolina, Michigan State on him, and he's a Terrapin.
Both guys ranked. That to me is amazing.
You had that ready to go at the same time. And when you name the other three is barring this foul.
Diamond Stone, Derek Queen, Jalen Smith. I mean,
You guys ain't good?
they're okay.
Ridiculous company. Harmon fouled by Metcalf. To the line for the sophomore Royce Parman, who played an integral role. He had some big shots in the win at Maryland last year for Marquette. Then a freshman, and they thought, well, look what we've got cooking here. And now in year two, the expectations are high. You like the fact you want him to keep shooting it because Shaka Smart says he provides a wrinkle to the defense with his size.
I think that's how you grow, though, when you make mistakes, you miss shots. It's the only way you're going to grow, and it teaches you to kind of work through some of that adversity. The ball's going to miss more than you're going to make it, but you have to continue to stay aggressive and understand how important you are to this Marquette team if you're Royce Palmer.
Here's Payne. Driving in with the Payne.
Whoa! Oh my God. He's done. He's done.
I hear him
Wow! I
screaming.
just witnessed that. Holy shit.
What happened? Oh,
Bro, he landed so fucking stupid.
Guard drops.
Oh my God. He probably popped his hip flexor or some shit.
damn.
Wow.
They probably don't even want to show that again.
No, they should not.
And in Payne.
That looked horrible.
We're going to take a break.
I'm so mad I saw that shit.
We really hope number 21 is okay.
No, he's not. Bro.
Damn.
Wipe the storm, huh, neighbor? My yard was defenseless. Jake from State Farm.
Man, I'll never forget that Paul George shit
State
too,
Farm
man.
can take care of this.
Fuck. Oh, that
Yeah,
shit.
Sean
Get back to
Livingston.
business.
Whew.
Sean Livingston was worse.
This nigga.
I hear you're really good at
Oh, what happened to him?
Yeah, man.
Good.
Sean Livingston, that's why he became how he became, because he was super athletic. Man, he snapped his leg in half.
Welcome to the Gordon's post-game catch. Here comes the Gordon
That's
shrimp.
got to be.
Who doesn't get excited when someone brings the shrimp? Wow, this one really came out of the blue.
Well, they are a good source
You
of
know what I'm
protein.
saying? That's got to be Crazy work.
Yeah, but the team can't heal. They're looking for a shrimp. And with that, Brett calls snack time. Trusting for tender shrimp, wild-caught fish, and crunch ready in minutes. Gordon's is showing up for game day in a big way.
At Corient, wealth management begins and ends with you. We believe the more personal the solution, the more powerful the result. We treat your goals as our own. We never lose focus on the life you want to build. And our experienced advisors design custom-built strategies to help you get there. It's time for a wealth management experience as sophisticated as you are. It's time for Corient.
Well, folks, for all Payne driving to the basket and dunking it home, and when he came down, he alighted.
Oh my God.
But Josh Clark was certainly not on purpose, just an accidental type of thing. And Payne's leg, it went a direction it's just not supposed to go, and the stretcher is out for Maryland superstar, who has 13 points in this game, has not missed a shot. He is such a special talent, Donnie. I think everybody in this building and beyond, this is tough to watch. The stretcher is out for Payne. And the Marquette fans are going to stand and give him an ovation. We absolutely hate to see this for this young man who is just such a special talent. Buzz Williams called him the light of the program. Every single day, just brings leadership, brings an energy that is special. When you're thinking of that young man, you see the stretch on the floor.
That's tough.
A tough thing to watch. With 12-14 to go in this game. 58-53, Marquette lead. Maryland, they said morning prayer at their shoot-around. Buzz Williams is a man of rich faith and believes in prayer in his program and brings that daily. They now are going to be fighting for one of their own.
And that's a team that's already been decimated by injuries. But that one just tough to watch. And now trying to get over the emotional hump to try to finish a game that is probably the least important to that man right there and his team, getting a win versus the health of one of his players.
12 minutes to go as Nigel James is rejected by Metcalf, and now we'll see how Maryland can respond. Mills all the way. That's how you play for your teammate.
Yeah, you get a stop at one end and you turn that, which listen, they were doing so well in the half court in the first half that they didn't have to create that many fast break points. So that's the way you respond and bend over. You notice how he's stretching that range out just a little bit? He's taking about 3 NBA range 3-pointers today. Comfortable out there.
Got 10 points as the senior. Shot clock down to 10. That is a deep three. Just off the front of the rim and picked up by Lowry. Off the hands of Hamilton. Back to Maryland. We're going to rely here on Colin Metcalf on the interior. Maryland led this game by 13 in the first half. Payne went out with the 2 fouls. Things unraveled for them in the remainder of the half. So So now it's Metcalf who transferred it from Northeastern as Ross starting Mills checks back in. Mills from the corner, he's fouled.
And Ross just checked back in too, got a long break, got his wind, and then immediately fouls. Mills shooting a three in the corner. And listen, those injuries take the air out of the entire building, we know, but it also affects the opponent too, trying to continue to play with aggression. Players respect one another, even if they're on other teams. They understand what injuries mean, and they feel it as well.
I ain't even see it. Like, the way he was screaming.
Second man free throw. By the way, we talked about the continuation thing a couple possessions ago, and that new emphasis for the officials. That was one of those cases earlier on the Adams drive where
When he landed,
one step.
his leg basically went like this.
Both
Both of them. Like if you were falling down but trying to plant your hands, your legs, like they just went so outward. He popped something for sure.
It's 2 steps. It's just a ball out of bounds.
It was awkward as fuck.
I mean, I still think though, if you're going to implement that rule, it's got to be the rule. It can't continue to be subjective. The NBA doesn't do that. If you're trying to get close to where they call it, you got to let that play go.
He just let his leg go shoot.
Gold is short. Rebound to Saunders. And a 3-point game with 11 minutes left. Saunders on the tape. And he hits.
Great patience.
Perhaps this, Donnie, is the opening for Elijah Saunders to step through. Buzz Williams has been waiting on it. Gold again. In and out. Hamilton with the offensive rebound. He's fouled. That is the 15th offensive rebound on Marquette. Maryland has done it. That's crazy.
Yeah, Marquette's putting themselves in great positions. Their bigs are staying down low. Even when Ben Gold is out knocking down some threes, guards will sneak in. When he's out there shooting the deep ball, they'll have a wing or a guard down low to try to help the other big come up with an offensive rebound.
Back to Caden Hamilton. Shaka Smart talked with us about yesterday. He just said it's in Caden to become something special for our program at 6'9", 245. Went through a redshirt year. He said it all starts with the mental side. Shaka brought it up. When you've got Cam Jones and you've got Tyler Golick and Oso Gadaro for the last couple of years, now the mentality piece takes care of itself. Now these are new guys taking on different roles.
You hear so many of these coaches trying to figure out what culture is when you have brand new teams, and Marquette already knows what their culture is.
That's an 11th Maryland turnover. There's that full court pressure. It gives you some havoc vibes of vintage Shaka Smart at VCU.
And it does now. I thought earlier they weren't as aggressive up in the guy's chest and making Maryland think.
Hamilton is fouled again. And now the fouls have mounted to a point where Maryland's over the limit, so it's going to be 1-1.
Yeah, just that left arm. See him grabbing his chest. He's basically bear hugging him from behind, and Saunders puts his hand up like, what I do. Those, again, we talk about this with Saunders, it's the silly fouls. You're strong enough.
Bonus with 10 minutes
Stand
left,
in
that's crazy.
there. Use that
I'm
body
attacking the bucket.
and try to stand your ground. You don't need to use those arms and wrap around. And you got help on the baseline as well.
Nick Hamilton 4 of 6 in this game. Ended the game 80% on the year from the stripe. So that's certainly an encouraging sign for Marquette that he's able to, upon getting fouled, step up. And Marquette 8 of 10 from the line after that miss in this second half. It's a 4-point game. Saunders hoits. And hits.
So talented. He really is. There's just a couple of defensive mistakes, miscues, as you call them.
Waiting for Buddy to get hurt.
He can score at that.
That's crazy work.
How about the fight of Maryland? Without their best player for Alpine, who goes
Wow.
down with an injury.
Okay, let's go.
Terrapins lead.
Only their 10th
It's a good
fast
game.
break point. They have that ability, though, but they got to get on this glass.
That's deflected. Alston with the fight. Here come the Terps.
Tweaking.
Isaiah Watts from
That was
downtown.
a bad shot.
It's out. It'll stay with the Terps.
Oh boy, this out on white boy.
For Watts, we know he's done it before, but look at this move by Nels, and then really nice job by Saunders to get his feet under him, take one breath, and then knock that shot down. This is why, offensively, why he's so important. And really, it's more important for him to stay on the floor defensively and stay in front of guys, keep his hands up without the tic-tac fouls, because he can do some damage on the offensive end, Elijah Saunders.
Maryland, that was their first 3 of this second half. After 8 consecutive misses from downtown. 6 for their last 8. Coit has had a day with 17 points. The Kansas transfer with 10. Off to Watts. Isaiah Watts lights it up again. He's got 10. 8:01. They're playing inspired basketball for their star player. Crossover, stolen away. Watts, the last man. Leaves it off to Adams. 10-01.
Great basketball, bro.
How about the unselfishness? I mean, extra pass here, Coit.
Wow, 6-0 run.
And then, again, the young man out of West Seattle, Washington, gives it up. Adams, Maryland, in control. Here in Milwaukee.
Dear Friday. Let's put good times in gear. We've got power tailgates to power game days. And a trailer backup guy. That's the champ of the brand. Heck, we might even cancel Monday. Toyota trucks. Toyota Tacoma is a KBB Best Buy. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
One of these people uses the Colgate Total Active Prevention System. It's 15 times more effective at fighting the root cause of many oral health problems. As for the other guy,
Sarah? Good luck.
be dentist ready with Colgate Total.
Eczema is unpredictable. But you can flare less with Ebglyss. A once-monthly treatment for moderate to severe eczema, it helps you spend less time managing your symptoms. Ebglyss can deliver real and lasting results, like skin that's still more clear at 1 year. Don't leave if you're allergic to Ebglyss. Allergic reactions can occur that can be severe. Eye problems can occur. Tell your doctor if you have new or worsening eye problems. You should not receive a live vaccine when treated with Ebglyss. Before starting Ebglyss, tell your doctor if you have a parasitic infection. Clear skin, itch relief. Once monthly dosing with or without topicals. You can flare less with Ebglyss. Talk to your doctor about Ebglyss for eczema.
Should we sell the car and get something bigger?
Yeah, we can do both on cars.com.
You're so smart.
I know.
But what if it's twins? What if it's quadruplets?
Huh?
What do we talk templates?
Are you freaking out? Get it together, Larry.
I got this. I got this.
Uh-huh.
Sell your car with cars.com. Buy your car with cars.com. Where to next?
The NBA is on NBC and Peacock. On Peacock NBA Monday, it's Bucks versus Cavaliers at 7 Eastern. Then in prime time on Coast to Coast Tuesday, it's Grizzlies versus Birds and Suns versus Trailblazers.
Yo, not gonna lie, Lakers been playing really good though. I hope that nigga don't come back.
Speaking of the Milwaukee Bucks, we beat the Hornets last night. He said, random process in my living room. My college eligibility. Can I suit up for Marquette tonight? Chuck is smart. He's thinking, hey, come on over.
I mean, he's only averaging 32.6 points a game, though. They need more. They need not. Check back next time, man. No, they could use him right now on this little run. Since Payne went down at that 12-16 mark, Maryland is going on a 17-6 run, John. Talk about inspired basketball. Sometimes it goes the other way. You're so concerned about your teammate. Boy, have they responded, Maryland.
10 straight in just 70 seconds. Here's Gold running in. Can't hit the bunny. Rebound to Metcalf. Well, Buzz Williams told us our backcourt has to come alive. As Watts is getting his shoe.
I know, low tops.
The cheer for him to get sorted out. Buzz Williams said, look, we went 4 for 21.
I mean, he's got laces and a strap. No, you got the other strap too, young fellow. There you go.
What do you need?
Tighten that thing up. Now you got laces and a strap and your shoe comes off. Also, it's a little overdone to me. It's like, got 2 seatbelts on. You shouldn't come out of your seat.
There.
It's a big commercial, though, for the shoes. Sure. Awful.
12 turnover by the Turks. That's the difference, Tommy. When they've hung onto the ball, they shot close to 60%.
Court senses it. He feels it. He knows it. That little run there. He knows he made a mistake. This is where they have to get it back, though. In that zone. Got a rebound out of the zone, though.
Chase Ross off the front of the rim. Another offensive rebound to 16. Lowry. No. Coit with the board.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard. You're spinning around. You're looking at a teammate thinking it's his area to go get the rebound. Next thing you know, the other team's grabbing it.
Coit got space. Diggy's dead. Continues. 19 points for David Coit. Ross ends a 12-0 Maryland run. If you're just joining us, Pharrell Payne goes down earlier in this half with a brutal-looking leg injury. We're thinking we're praying for Pharrell. Stretchered out. Maryland, though, has responded to playing inspired move against Colin Metcalf, the Northeastern transfer.
It's really stretched out the defense of Marquette. The spacing is destroying what Marquette's trying to do. That was a much-needed three. From the Red Mamba in the corner.
13 for goal. Maryland trying to get a signature. Road win. Adams was fouled. There was contact on that check. It's on the floor.
Talk about tempo, up and down. Maryland playing inspired after Payne goes down, but Marquette says this is our house. We gotta protect it. Got a great game here, folks. Don't go anywhere.
Let there be pursuit. Not for perfection, but for precision. Let there be curves that sharpen your edge. And millimeters that make the is designed and made. Let there be anything. Honest, proud supporter of Team USA.
If the colonel knew we waited this long to bring our tangy, smoky KFC original honey barbecue back, he'd be a little upset.
On the clock.
Colonel Lynn wants the weeds of chicken back because you begged for it. KFC original honey barbecue.
Back to the game I love. It's great to be able to keep up with the guys again. It's why I wanted more from my symptomatic obstructive ACM. So I asked my cardiologist about Camzyos. With Camzyos, my symptoms have improved, and I can be more active now. It's a difference I can feel, and they can see. And she can too.
Camzyos works by targeting what's causing OHCM, and it's proven to reduce obstruction in the heart 4 times more. Camzyos may cause serious side effects, including heart failure that can lead to death, a risk that's increased with serious infection, irregular heartbeat, or with certain other medicines. Do not stop, start, or change medicines or dose without telling your doctor. You must have echocardiograms before and during treatment. Seek help for new or worsening heart failure symptoms. Camzyos is only available through a restricted program. Before taking Camzyos, tell your doctor about all your medical conditions and current or planned pregnancy. Camzyos, first in its class to treat symptomatic HCM.
It's great to be playing again. Ask your cardiologist about Camzyos.